Right, we've got a game. So, Necromantic versus Dwarf. Bit of opposing team action. I think I've read that one before. Oh! I want to bet in... screw it, let's play. It's another Rebel coach. Oh, fantastic. Good. By the way, ladies and gents, if you haven't already seen this, please just go and check this out, by the way. Let's just have a quick link of this.
What's this?
It's an Andy sex tape, yeah. No, it's well, yeah, it's an Andy sex tape. Click that link, see what it is.
Would you like some more Scotland facts, just in celebration of Mark arriving down in Leicester? Oi,
Yeah.
cloth ears.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to the stream. Yeah, let's do it.
Did you know there are only 2 seasons in Scotland, June and winter?
I bet that's true as well.
July's warmer than June, says Ellie. It's still snowing in June. Oh, and Sandland has just subbed. Sandland, thank you very much indeed.
Oh, blimey. Thank you very much, Sandland. Right, so he plays an attack. Oh, it's my go, isn't it? Right, let's do that then. God, how many? We've got so many little... What's it's knocking around the place, haven't we? Dear.
Lost and found out in the Glasgow Herald. Lost, a £5 note, sentimental value.
I don't think it's got even sentimental value, has it? They are pretty useless, Scottish Fivers.
Old Mammy rings her son, who's moved away down to London. So she rings him up and asks him, "How is the new flat you're living in London, Angus?" And he replies, "Oh, Mammy, it's okay, but the woman next door keeps screaming and crying all night, and the guy on the other side keeps banging his head on the wall." And his mother replies, "Never mind, don't let that get to you, my son. Just ignore them." He said, "Aye, I do that, Mummy. I just keep on playing my bagpipes."
Right, so let's see what happens in this game. This could be a tricksy game on the basis that we've only got 4 little chorfs.
He says to her, "Get your coat on, hen." And she says, "Oh, Angus, are you taking me out?" And he says, "No, I'm going to the pub, but obviously I'm turning the heating off."
That's really mean.
Chris, see you later, buddy.
Oh dear. Right, so we're back in. That was a bit of a shit turn, wasn't it? Sandland, thank you very much for the subscription. It was massively kind of you. Thank you. Bioma needs to go and work. Is that right? Have I got that right? Bioma?
Bayomer, I would say, but yeah, been fairly close. Sandland, good luck with the UK.
Kraken's got some Killjoy translation.
It's not Japanese alter ego. It's Korean made.
Sandland's cool. Good. Now, Zunk, how do you think this is going to go? We going to be all right?
Multitasking. I don't know. I haven't looked yet. Hang on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Really very hungry. I might go to a petrol station and get a tuna sandwich.
For God's sake.
Oh, apparently that's an old song. Right. Oh, shit. That's not helpful. Mike, are you all right? Yes. So, how are we doing here? Blodge Wolf, no mighty blow. Has tackle. Who cares? Mighty blow, dodge, white. Block guard, golem, block golem. Yeah. Being down to 3 chuffs isn't super, but we do have Master of the Horde, who's kind of critical. I think, yeah, you might be all right. What was the inducements here? Even Stevens?
Yeah. It's not a super impressive team, but ours is rubbish at the moment.
Well,
so,
yeah, 2 chuffs. It's not rubbish. It depends what happens. If Master of the Horde is got his fighting boots on, we might be okay.
yeah, but he needs to. We need to level up.
I'm going to go and get a tuna sandwich.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Kraken, do you know what? That's very kind of you to say so. Though, on the casual exploration of what it takes to do that sort of thing, there's loads of folks who are far more professional than me. So it's a nice idea, but I don't think I'd really cut the mustard against proper professionals. I did look at when I was looking for a job. What do you do to break into voiceover work? And another thing is that a lot of it happens in London, which I've no real desire to go to. So I had a little look, but thought, Weird thing is, in the last, I don't know, probably 2 years, lots of folks have been really very kind and complimentary about the sound of my voice. But the previous 40-odd years, Nobody ever mentioned it. So, I don't know if it's changed. I don't think so. Anyway, gonna get a tuna sandwich. See you shortly. Good luck. I'll be 10 minutes.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
You need to go there. There's nothing easy on here. That is the block. You don't follow up. Where do we put the guard? Dirty player. Dirty player can only go, could go there. You could foul that, but I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you just go there to be annoying. That seems reasonable. What about there and there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Hit the wall. Oh, don't play goblin, no. Just come across one, that would be okay, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'll be okay. So the point of not coming across too far is I want to protect this Dwarf, but I also want, if I leave this guy just out on the wilderness, he's going to get claw chuffed. So, got to be careful. We'll see where this takes us. I feel as though we are, well, I feel as though we're outguarded. How many have we got? It's 1, 2, 3 plays 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally run with 8, so yeah, that's probably why I feel so outguarded. We're not, but we've, relatively speaking, are.
11 months and, yep, still only getting pushes.
Hello, Aardvark. Thank you very much. Now this could be the last stream for a while as well. Could be. What do I think my chances are this game? Okay. It depends. I'm on a knife edge a little bit because we're not a million miles away from getting snowballed, which would be disastrous. We could also do okay. We'll see. Not sure is this stage. Because I'm a bit worried about the amount of... Oh no. Well, okay, so top 5 misclicks. In at number 5, we've got dodging white on a 6+. Okay, that was a thing. 6+, no reroll, just casual. I think I'd like to be there. That's fucking ace, that is. After declining the ability to go there for free, no, I'd just like to roll a 6. Thanks ever so much. Wow. Wowie. Okay. Willie's got the yellow M&Ms out. Oh dear. Interesting. Interesting. For sure, God. Alright, well the Blitz has to be here. It just has to be there. Because I have to use the most dangerous player. So it's, well, in fact, I say it's there. It's either there or it's on one of these two. If I go there, I can then swap this bull out for a for a guard. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, for fuck's sake! No, you no. Cannot be allowed. We've not used Mighty Blow, so we're gonna reroll that because I need to get some removals. Come on. For God's sake. We need some removals. We really need some removals. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is a disaster. It's an absolute disaster of a game. Yeah, I don't know how the drive's collapsed. It's absolutely collapsed. And I don't know why. What's caused this? I'm genuinely not sure. I don't know what's caused this. We're only a player down. I've no idea. What's caused this? It's bad position and bad play. But what? That's like saying, "Oh, Andy, you were shit this game." Yeah, okay. Well, give me a specific. Did we agree on the next set of Blood Bowl rules? No. But it's not a stalemate. We've lost the impetus on the drive. Because he's now going to punch a load of my players over. So I'm going to stand up into base contact. I don't know. I don't know what's caused this. That helps. That means we don't have to do casual GFIs.
And back. What you doing?
Struggling very hard against Necro.
No pylon from Master of the Horde there.
He caused a casualty. So he did.
Oh, fine. Oh, it's gone badly, is it? Statements asks when's the McNugget move-in day? Thursday, mate.
Yeah.
We'll get all the new spiders unpacked by then. So much to do. I always perceive flesh golems and black orcs to be completely different, but they are so very similar. Very, very similar. It does make you think, should you take stand firm earlier in a black orc's career? Because I'd normally go block, guard, mighty blow without question on black orcs. Am I missing a trick?
It's an interesting point, that, because block, guard, stand firm would also do a trick. I think the problem with orcs, and the reason that people for me, mighty blow might well be the right call, is that you need to have some punch on the orcs, because the necro have the claw, whereas orcs have just got to have lots and lots and lots of mighty blow.
Well, how I had 3 of the black orcs on the legendary Despise team was block, guard, mighty blow, and then I think a couple of them had tackle, but we had 2 with stand firm and 2 with grab. I think one didn't have mighty blow. He was block, guard, dodge, stand firm, grab, something like that. Might have had tackle. So they're very anti-elf rather than killy.
Okay.
Part of the problem is, if you don't take mighty blow, you've got to keep on feeding them touchdowns, otherwise they kind of glacially just stall in their development, because you're really then relying on random non-mighty blow hits or the occasional MVP. A bit random. Oh, Ramasek, no, I wouldn't say Orc's job solely is to kill elves. Skaven as well. The other thing, when comparing high-value orcs versus chaos, that is often overlooked. Obviously, everybody points to the claw and goes, chaos every time. But, if they're comparable TV, the orcs are almost certainly going to have more guard. Like, they're likely to have, really you're shooting for 9. The chaos will go 4, and maybe a 5th. Very rarely 6 or 7, because there's not that many folks go block guard on a goat. Many. Second factor is that the chaos will typically have 1 or 2 killer goats, and then a couple of the warriors might be a bit leery. But the orcs will, all 4 blitzers on a high value orc team will usually have quite a lot of the fighty skills. So if the orcs can keep the chaos quiet by chilling and fouling to death, primary killer goat, and then mark the other one to bits, you can overcome chaos. It's just a little bit nerve-wracking early on when they do have all the claw that just do what they want. But having played lots of chaos against orcs, it's not a walk in the park. It's one of those matchups which is very heavily dictated by who gets the effective casualties first. And the orcs have got the added bonus that if they get rid of 1 or 2 killer goats, you can just smother them with guard and then it's all fine. Often. Those are my broad brushstroke thoughts on the matter.
Good thoughts.
Thanks, mate.
You wouldn't like to have 4 block guard goats. Yeah, I think my chaos in league format of running 7 guard. But that's because I'm a bit leery and have taken a Minotaur.
The Minotaur, if he hadn't rolled such good skill ups,
Yeah.
you don't see many Minotaurs on competitive Chaos teams, I would say. Probably 1 in 3. And
Yeah,
whilst block guard goats are jolly handy, but before that you need 2 killer goats and a ball handling goat. And goats do tend to die or get gimped. So whilst if you had here's 2,500, make a Chaos team, absolutely, you'd have 2-3 goats with guard. The hard bit is actually getting there. You're just constantly replacing ball handling goats. That's what I find.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, how many games have Immortal Coil played now in Blood Bowl 2? Something like 60. And we've got 2 killer goats. And we've got a sort of ball handling goat in the early stage of his career. And that's about it. Have we spoken to Yabby much, Andy?
A little bit, yeah. Seems like a very nice chap.
He's playing quite well, I'm sorry to say. Follow this up. Yeah.
Yep.
What I'd be tempted to do if you were really showing off is try and blitz that golem down with the bull and then run off and then go and hand the ball to the bull having run off would be my thinking. That wasn't very nice.
Was it?
That's really good. You see Baz's joke? That is very good. Yep, hybrid goats, Dynamo does completely agree. Wrestle, tackle, frenzy, guard. What else did he have? Stand firm, I think, was one of my utility goats that looked a right old mess, but awfully handy in many situations. I think he might have had extra arms as well, just for a laugh. Ramaset says, does Pyro get jugs next? We were talking about this, and the consensus was tackle or juggernaut. Yeah, he did pretty much what I said, except you left the bull there.
For God's sake.
Oh, Chubstep, how joyful. Stupid elf, idiot.
We're really struggling this game. Really struggling this game. I'm really pleased we've managed to get away, actually. I didn't think we were going to score turn 3. It's important we score because I need the KO rolls. I'm disappointed that we're not being able to level up Chorfs anymore.
Well, for now. But to level Chorfs, you need to be fairly comfortable in a game. And the last 2, you've not been comfortable. You've been nip and tuck. But,
Yes.
you know, you've been unlucky with the quantity of casualties last game. Yeah. And that's left you short-handed for this game. So, yeah.
Yep, this is true. I just spotted someone in the chat I want to say hello to, which is Slade the Black Mage. He is someone who's just started streaming. I don't know, I say just started streaming. I've seen him recently playing Blood Bowl. Nice to have you with us, Slade. Anyone who's not seen his show, do check him out.
Hi. Monty, g'day mate. How you doing, the old tosser?
Oh, Monty says he might come by actually. Did I get a babe? I didn't, did I? No.
Oh, be nice to see Monty. Yeah, cool.
It's not often Chorfs get outbashed. I'll rephrase. It's not often I get outbashed with playing Chorfs.
You were down 2 Chorfs to start with. That's the root of your problems, and then you've lost a third, so you've only got 3. I still think you might be alright.
Maybe.
Hello, Sugary Chip. Nice to see you, man.
We're going to get gang fouled again next turn as well.
Yeah, and you can't really risk scoring early because with 100% of his team available, a couple of goals on the bench, you don't want to go in at 1-1, do you? So sit on your hands, I suppose. Puppy, have a wonderful time at the picks. What are you going to see, mate? AB9 Wolf. It's not AB9 Wolf, is it? Where is the other wolf?
Casualty.
Oh, the wolves are AV8. Oh, Ant-Man the Wasp. That's supposed to be quite watchable. Oh, sorry, Chips up. Yeah, why did I read that as AV, NV? Paying attention. Shock. I like the first Ant-Man film as well, Ali. It was better than I thought it would be. Ramaset, are you in it? Because if you're not, I'm not going to bother. Oh. Well, if you can give me exactly where, I'll go and privately, go and check it out in my own time. But no, great work, mate. Great work.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Let's have a look.
What? What question?
Oh. before they can take off, bees have to warm up their flight muscles. I reckon they've maybe got like some sort of control officer or something that sort of says, bee number 4, you're ready for takeoff, and then sort of sends them out. Do you think that could be a thing, couldn't it?
I'm worried about you. You realise there are going to be loads of these questions like, why is the sky blue and where do babies come from, Daddy? And you are wholly unequipped to answer these.
You say that.
I do say that, yes. That is my assertion.
Apparently in France, the expression can of worms actually is basket of crabs. Who knew?
That doesn't make any sense, because you wouldn't have a lid on a basket, would you? They're kind of open-topped, usually, right?
Apparently. Nine out of 10 onions that are eaten in the country they're grown in. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? And if any of you guys out there are thinking about taking a summer holiday, Portugal is the only country in the world where all drugs are legal. All of them.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
There you go. Good fact. Well done, Buck. Oh. The only countries in the world that don't have paternity leave as standard are Papua New Guinea, backwards, and the US, backwards. Unbelievable. Can't say I'm pleased with either of those.
What are you going to grease, Sarah?
No.
Good luck. Good luck. Oddity says legal is iffy.
Don't know why I'm doing this. Score.
Oh, sorry, Sarah. I wasn't quite getting the stand-up. I'm going to Greece and Rome. What should I have said? TFG, welcome to the show. Don't think we've spoken before. How are you doing? We can come over to the Netherlands and don't have to worry about IEDs. To be honest, they're not a major concern wandering around Leicester, really. Sarah's going to Greece and Rome. Oh, are you, Sarah? Curious to know how this pans out. Taking drugs in Iraq. To be honest, there are so many things that you can't do in Iraq. I would guess that taking drugs is amongst that very long list. Oh, Sarah.
What?
So, I say, oh, are you, Sarah? And then you say...
Okay. Hang on. I've got something for that.
I think we've all had a lot of fun out of that, even though it didn't work exactly as originally intended. But it, you know, we enjoyed it. Thank you, Sarah.
Wowzers. Andy coached you on that. Oh, come on. Let's give the girl some credit.
Do you know, I don't mean Iraq, do I? I mean Iran. It's Iran which is a bit restrictive. I mean, Iraq, can you do basically what you want since the Americans basically just sort of blitzed the government and replaced it?
Well, I think they blitzed it. They sort of replaced it and then got bored and then left, didn't they?
I suppose. Oh, geeks, thanks very much.
1 more month and he gets the super sub. Hello, Natalie. Thanks ever so much. She's got very nice eyes, hasn't she? Very nice eyes.
Right, things you can't do in Iran include don't talk politics. Well, it's a bit like streaming then. No public shows of affection, also like streaming. Have alcohol.
Like streaming.
Don't ever say Arabian Gulf or the Gulf.
What?
Don't throw toilet paper in the toilet. Well, that could go very wrong very quickly if you don't. I mean, what do you do with it? Putting it out the window? Don't shake hands with members of the opposite sex in public. Don't wear shoes indoors. Don't take photographs of government buildings. Apparently the thumbs up sign is also offensive. Blowing your nose.
What do you do if you need to blow your nose then?
Don't take photos of people. Not you. Tend to do that anyway.
Sarah, you need to tell them here. Because you can edit typos. What you could do, Sarah, here's one for you. You could write them out in Discord. Then, what you could do is paste them to here. And then we get both, wouldn't we? You could do that, I suppose, Romset. Oh, no.
Oh, Statements is here. That means you've got both sets of kittens with you today.
Have we? Are they both here?
Mittens, rather, yeah.
Mittens and... Well, it's Kittens here as well.
Mittens and kittens, both here.
Hang
Hello,
on.
fellas.
Oh, do you like what I've done there with the follower GIF? By the way, I've shrunk it down so it doesn't take as much space on the screen. Do we like that?
Yeah, fine.
And I made it shorter as well. What I might do actually, I could move it, couldn't I? Oh, geeks, thank you very much. Oops, wrong thing.
Oh, cheers, geeks. Thanks, mate. Falcon is a Sage guy at heart, but he's warming to our show. Well, we're big pals with Sage Falcon, so it's not like an either-or choice. Welcome aboard. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, yeah. That's quite important actually. That we are not an either-or choice. Now, if he's clever, he can go and stand there right there, block. I don't think he can get the third block though. Maybe he can. Yeah. Actually, he might have been able to. So that goes there. No, he can't get the ball. He needs there and there.
Interesting point, Ramaset. Breaking the law, there are only consequences if you get caught. It also depends what the consequences are. You know what I mean? So, for example, if there were consequences in one part of the world for doing something that you shouldn't, that were quite mild, then you'd be more comfortable about doing it. But if the consequences were dire, then you wouldn't. But the apostasy only counts to Islam, though, Ramaset. I mean, you could go to Iran and, I don't know, stop being a Presbyterian, couldn't you? So it's not all apostasy. It's just the. Oh right, okay, we're on the same page. Fine.
Are we talking politics in a stream? Excellent.
No, we're talking travel advice, mate. This is like that thing with Gloria Hunniford.
Okay.
Yeah, quite right, Ramesset. It's not politics, prudence. Zayat says, where's all the chuffs? There was a sale on at Millets, mate, and they're being all Scottish, they like a bargain, so they've all fucked off to that. Or the miss next game. I don't know which. Baz says, is the doorbell broke? What, your doorbell, Baz? Oh, Chubsteps.
Chubsteps broke his doorbell. Where are all the chuffs? They're all having a holiday. We're playing a goblin game.
I covered this. Honestly, will you keep up?
All right. Well, you talk to them. I'll play this. Seems like a good idea.
Go on, Sarah. Who's there? Ipe who? Geek says, what's the record of this team? Lots, a small quantity, a tiny quantity. Quite good. 25, 5-2, something like that, ish. You've pitched. You see what he's furiously writing down now, Sarah? Andy's going to have that one. You've reached Andy's level of humour there. Normally, get something far more sophisticated for you. Frankly, I'm disappointed. You're just sucking up to him because he's going to have a baby and he's got no other joy left in his life to look forward to.
Baby. Oh dear, I don't get the joke, but I'm looking forward to understanding
I was playing along, man. Sarah's been having a few difficulties with jokes, so I thought I'd help her out. It was just the milk of human kindness.
I want to hear more about this joke.
Which one?
The one that Sarah fell for.
No, you don't. The moment's passed. No, it was an ephemeral, fleeting moment of humour.
Okay.
Mark, what the fuck is it with Monster Hunter World? I keep getting Steam announcements that McNaughton's playing Monster Hunter World. McNaughton's playing Monster Hunter World.
It's because it keeps crashing because it's shit. Is the problem.
Is that the one where you're an anime annoying teenage hero wandering around trying to hunt Tyrannosauruses with a bow and arrow? That one?
Yep.
Is that it? What are you playing that for?
Because apparently he doesn't want to watch the stream.
No, he's watching the stream at the same time, I think.
Has he got two monitors?
Asian guy says, did I hear about the restaurant on the moon? No, Asian guy. Please tell me about the restaurant on the moon. Oh, Chubsex likes Monster Hunter. Great food, no atmosphere. That was a bungalow. I saw.
Depending where it is, though, of course, that could be a bit of a dark joke, couldn't it?
Andy, that is so weak.
No,
honestly.
you don't like that one. Honestly, I'm hungry. I'll be right back.
Even referring to it as not like that one implies that it constituted a joke. It isn't. It's two things in which there's a tenuous connection, and then you deliver it, and then.
Oh, shit! She's gone out.
I don't think you understand how the whole thing works. The whole concept of humour. Oh God, he's wonderful. I can only apologise, folks, but you know what you're getting into. He's good at Blood Bowl. And very tall. So if you need stuff lifting down from a really, really tall shelf, or, you know, opening the trapdoor to get to the loft that's a little harder to reach unless you're on your tiptoes, he's good at that. Well, it won't take him that long to search the bathroom, and then the spare room, and then the lounge, and then eventually he's going to hit gold, isn't he, Ellie? It's only a matter of time. Hello, Scarrow. How you doing, buddy? Is that Monster Hunter you're talking about? It looked all right. I was watching somebody play it on YouTube. The bit I wasn't crazy about was the sort of the anime acting style thing. I know it's not an anime, but you know what I mean. The Final Fantasy type voiceover stuff, where you've got sort of mid-teen Orientals, and it's just a bit grating. It's like, oh, come on. And that isn't casual racism. It's just the style of that. It's all a bit too try-hard and whingy and... No, it's not the fact they're Japanese, Fellaini. It's that they fall into the style of anime cartoons and Final Fantasy, that idiom, which doesn't appeal to me at all. Oriental is not casually racist. It just means from the East. How is that racist? I mean, if you refer to the Western world, I don't feel outraged. That's not racist. Oh, God. Can't say anything these days. Just saying it is doesn't make me think, oh yeah, you've talked me around. Why is it racist using the word Oriental? So is Oriental cuisine an unsuitable term these days? So if you're talking about food with noodles or rice, you know, Thai, Korean, Chinese, i.e. food from the East, the Orient. But I must say, I think it may be vague, but then I'd say general rather than vague. But there you go. I think you're just trolling me. You bunch of bastards. They're all being mean to me. Kittens with fluffy mittens is incredibly offended by all this. Absolutely right. We should complain, Kittens. We should write to our MPs. A strongly worded letter to the Times. Something like that. Is it time for motoring corner yet? Or do we want to talk about soft furnishings? I've been looking at both of those things this week. Philanix says, who decided it's the East anyway? Well, the sun rises in the East on that side and sets in the West on the other side. So it's just on that basis, isn't it? Where the sun rises is not arbitrary, though, Philanic. It does rise in the east no matter what bit of the planet you stood on. Because, I mean, if it's dawn in, let's say, Tokyo, what direction are you facing if you want to face the sun? Right? It rises from the east, okay? Yeah? See what I mean? Twice Hop asks, are you playing for the... Sorry, Twice Hop asks, are you playing for the draw? No, he's trying to win. I think he's just struggling. Rex, thank you very much indeed. Does anybody live in Asia? And can they answer that? If you were referring generically to the United States being on what part of the planet, would somebody living in Asia say the United States is in the East? I think it's a fairly global thing that East, West, you know where you're referring to, surely? Yeah, but Scurro, by the same argument, if I refer to Oriental and I just mean, the East, then Western, is that not equally offensive? And being from my perspective, Western, I'm not offended by the term Western. So why is Eastern or Oriental offensive? Do you see what they mean? I think if you're attributing traits to people based on their creed or race or nationality, now that's racism. In fact, that's the precise definition of it. But just to refer to something as East or West or Oriental or otherwise surely can't be offensive, can it? God. All right. Just because I'm not offended by being referred to as Western, if hypothetically I was, is anybody offended by being referred to as being in the West or Western? All right. Well, moving along, if we went then to make sure that we don't make any further offence, what term would be acceptable to refer to folks that are living in Japan, China, Asia, the Asian continent then? Because clearly there is no intent. I think we're exhausting this topic. We'll go with tomato, but rest assured that offence was not on the agenda when we originally mentioned this. So, back to the game.
Hi everyone.
Can you stop them scoring?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you can. I'm thinking positive.
That helps.
Quite exhausted by that debate now.
I heard you talking about offence being something, but
Andy, it'll just hurt your brain. Don't.
No.
Just let it pass. We've moved on.
I'm fine with that.
Morgan asks, what's the record of this team? 25-5-2, something along those lines. Oh, Guru Apprentice. Don't think we've spoke before. Welcome to the show.
Christ's sake. There we go. No, I've been making a sandwich. Very nice sandwich too. I've got 2 different types of chicken, some ham, some cheese, and then some soft cheese on it.
Hold on. How do you get 2 different types of chicken? What types of chicken are there apart? Surely chicken is just one thing, isn't it?
No.
Go on, expand. I'm interested now, and it sounds like a safe topic after that hot potato we've just covered.
I'll show you.
God. All right, stream's coming up with lots of different types of chicken. Right, so you got. Oh, okay, Chinese. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, no, it's first. Oh God. How, Scurro, quick! How do we describe what Andy's eating?
So I've got
correctly?
some Eastern chicken.
I am way out of my depth. Andy, just read what it says on the packet. We can blame them. Jesus, that was close. Ooh. Didn't mean Jesus. I didn't. Oh shit! I said it. Oh, religion creeping into it now. Oh, it's a minefield. It's all going wrong.
It was almost like I'd set that up.
So you've got chicken that's cooked in soy and 5-spice, perhaps, maybe, but not making that assumption. And you've got chicken that's a little spicier. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're okay so far. What sort of cheese have you got?
I've got 2 different types of cheese from 2 different places in the world.
God. Yeah, go on. If you just specifically name the countries, I think we're all right. Ramaset says, "How do you mean different, Andy?" God. Henry Judas said, "I don't even contemplate such a thing." Can we just say that you've got Stilton and Wensleydale? You know.
Oh!
He's not dead. Don't know what the laws in the UK are on racism specifically. I think hate speech is more enforced. I mean, you know, racism is more kind of an attitude. I think it's the aftermath really that tends to be specifically illegal. If you press me on the point. I would like to point out that I do live in one of the most multicultural cities on the fucking planet, by the way. Just saying. Quite happily, you know, I really do. Cheers, Michael. See you later, old boy.
And you do a really good job of living there as well. It's really good.
Well, I'm still breathing, so tick succeeded. Thank you. When I went to buy this, I had a cheese salad sandwich for lunch. To be honest, I mean, hang the calories. I just felt like it. On the way there, I'd look at the boxes that I've got to put to get to the tip, and then I looked at the car and thought, these boxes are bigger than the car. What am I going to do with that?
Good question.
And you know, big cardboard boxes like that a telly or a bed or big items come in. They tend to be quite robust, so you can't just easily fold them or. Oh, Taylor and Ben, as we've established, you can't use that. You've said Asian people. You can't call them that, mate. No, can't call them that.
We're not?
Sorry. No, apparently not. Can't call them that.
Right.
Even I knew that. Honestly.
Hang on. No,
Honestly.
serious point. So you can't say someone from Chelmsford's a Chelmsford person because he's from Chelmsford.
Nope.
So a French person, you can't call them French because they're French. You can't say someone's European because he's European. So you can't say someone's Asian because they're from Asia. That's ludicrous.
I wouldn't risk it.
That's ludicrous.
I wouldn't risk it. You wouldn't want to take the chance, would you? The term actually used by folks whose original, treading very carefully here, whose families originally came from, say, for example, India, refer to each other as brown. So there you go. Now, 30 years ago, you'd been a whole world of pain there that, you know, that... Anyway, I'm not being obtuse. Cautious, perhaps. Obtuse.
Asian implies it. No, it doesn't.
Neil says one's a country and the other is a loosely defined continent. Well, isn't it rather a specifically designed continent?
Exactly. No, it implies they're from Asia. Absolutely.
Taylor and Byrne asks, in a multicultural city, do you hear, well, he says Asian people, using the term Oriental? Can't remember, to be honest. No, it doesn't really crop up in common conversation. Can't remember, honest answer.
Anyway, should we talk about the Blood Bowl, since that's what we're all collectively here for? Should we do that? Should we? Just...
Lost interest now.
What, in the Blood Bowl?
I'm going to cut up my cardboard.
Oh. You're really going to go and cut cardboard up?
Well, if this doesn't pick up... It's getting a bit hard work. Been on an e-learning.
Sometimes I have to retake my modules on e-learning.
Well, some of them expire, don't they? Like,
Yeah.
I think they assume that you might have forgotten. It's either that or it changes every 6 months, which is also equally valid. Ooh, Blackburn's hiding from the kids. What, a gang of kids that terrorise you, Blackburn, or your own kids?
Could be the same thing, to be fair.
Could be the same thing, couldn't it? You've got to be careful, Blackburn. I was talking to Andy earlier in the week, and he's got the, oh God, I'm going to be a parent any moment now kind of fear. So I'm being a bit kind, trying to make Andy feel a bit better. It's all going to be lovely, Andy. Do you see what I mean? A bit fragile. Do you think if I made the cardboard damp, and would that would help with the folding up? But then what if it just falls to bits?
Why would you want to do that?
Because I've got to get in the car to get it to the tip because it won't fit in the bin. I mean, it's really big boxes. I mean, really big boxes. The one
massive boxes.
The one the bed came in. Well, it actually came in 2 boxes, but the biggest of the 2 boxes must be nearly 7 foot wide, 5 foot high kind of thing, and it's quite thick cardboard, quite robust. Asian guy suggests, Asian guy, can you be more specific? Got into trouble when I said that word earlier. Though I suppose it's a proper noun as it is, you know, avatar, nomenclature name. Dampen it and put it into black bags. Could work, couldn't it? What if I put it in the bath, make it very wet, and then scoop it up into black bags? Would that? I mean, it sounds a good idea, but would I get halfway through and think, oh no, this is so much worse? So then you've got a load of soggy cardboard. I mean, I could chop it up a bit using a very sharp knife, but I tried that with the box that the PC came in, and that was quite a bit of effort to chop that down so it would fit in the bin.
In other news, breaking news just now, we did just generate 2 dice on the ball, which is a thing.
I do have a standing knife, actually, Henry. Could do that.
Just need to cover.
Well, Henry, yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Going to the tip, what I mean is the environmentally friendly recycling centre near my house. When I say tip, that's just an old generic term for it. I'm not doing it out of a particularly altruistic sense of saving the planet, I'm ashamed to admit. It's more just because it won't fit in the bin. But the outcome is the same, though, right? Oh, Big Mac, are you hearing me at the moment? Or do I have to type something to you? I have a question. Baz says recycling gets burnt anyway.
Not all recycling.
I don't know. Ah, right, Mark. Do you require an ironing board? Because quite frankly, I never really use it these days. I just tend to wash shirts and then hang them up. So I'm considering taking the ironing board to the tip unless you specifically require its presence. In which case I won't. Well, it's not life and death. It's, I mean, I've been meaning to go to the environmentally friendly recycling centre for a very long time, and it's only now that I can't actually move around the house for cardboard that I'm kind of forced to do it. So I was thinking, well, if I'm going anyway, I might as well take the ironing board. I'm thinking Henry Judas' suggestion about the standing knife is probably the way forwards. I'll go with that. Quite fun cutting up cardboard with a standing knife, isn't it?
What's behind door number 1?
I think you might be alright here, Andy.
Depends if he's prepared to make a 4+.
Are you eating yogurt? McNaughton's playing Monster Hunter World again, apparently. Why does Steam keep telling me this, Mark? Does it keep crashing, or do you keep reloading it? Or what's happening? Why is that? Oh, Asian guy. I think I said no. I won't revisit it, mate. It was a lot of bother. We're caught being casually racist and intentionally again. Allegedly. Yeah, you can't mention the A word. So anybody from that continent must not be referred to as from that continent. It's completely unacceptable these days. I'm talking about it again accidentally. It's Australian. Is Antipodean okay? Or does that fall into the same category? Because I quite like that word. If Monty, are you still here? Is Antipodean? Is that bad form?
What's behind door number 2?
Okay, Antipodean has been given the seal of okay, so we'll keep on with that one until we hear otherwise. Love is the PC term. Ah, that's nice. Oh, Antipodean's not okay. Okay, thanks for the heads up, Ramaset. Sarah, that's very good. I'm just watching the chat as there's sort of bounces back and forth. I have no opinion on this matter anymore. You still with me, Andy? I'm with you for a bit.
I am, yeah, sorry, I'm having to think.
Oh, yes.
I'm
I'm still feeling positive. I still think you'll be alright here.
Maybe.
Now, I was going to greet Destronov and ask him how the peasants were, but then I suddenly thought...
Can't do that anymore.
Surely... Well, that's a banana skin, isn't it? Scousers get offended if you call them English. Do they? I was not aware of that.
But they are. See what I did there? Just walked into that trap.
Well, Geordies don't get offended if you call them English, and it's comparable arrangement, isn't it? You'd think. Oh well, anyway. I still think you'll be alright here. Are you concerned?
Yep, I think that's just fucked me over.
What are you eating now?
A Mississippi bun pie.
Alright, okay.
I'm done.
What?
Eating.
Oh!
but I think I think I'm also going to get a draw out of this game.
Yeah, they're in the way now, aren't they?
Yeah, there you go. There's the draw.
Oh well. No, Asian guy, we've absolutely moved on. Taylor Bear's got quite a good suggestion for you there, Andy. You know, rather than use a table to put your computer on, what you could have is 2 refrigerators with a plank between them.
Why would I want to do that?
What do you think? What would be the benefits to you of such an arrangement? I mean, obviously, you don't want them fridge freezers, otherwise it'd be too high even for you. But a couple of the, the smaller ones, that would work fine, wouldn't it?
Oh well.
What?
Disappointed with this draw. I'm normally disappointed with draws.
Meh. That'll be right. Go. Bah. Denied.
Yeah, but at least he'll score this turn. Could have taken the power instead of getting the surf. Possibly. We'd have just gone down a different chain of events, I guess. I think the right thing to do was still take the surf because removing the other werewolf out of the equation, well, moving the werewolf with the ball out of the equation would have been a very, very, very good play. Oh well. Oh well. We haven't lost yet. Let's see what happens. I've got 2 turns to try and run it in with Chorfs.
Oh.
Just need to make a phone call.
There he's ringing. Yes, chicken and tuna deep pan, please. No, it's not a joke.
Okay. So,
Who's on the phone?
no, I was trying to ring Ev. I want to know where she is.
Oh, hungry again now.
No, I've just done food. I'm not hungry. I'm just concerned. Phone call.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh. Baz thinks she might be down the pub. Have you still got to do that part-time job? Well, Ali, baby Jesus might have got sidestep, mate. He can walk on water, so, you know, it's certainly got skills in that arena. Be back.
I am, just.
Oh.
This is almost impossible. Yeah, this is almost impossible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Blackburn says, did you just ring Surfers Anonymous? Hello, I hope you can help me. I just can't seem to stop surfing things.
Yeah, it's a serious matter, that.
You're up against it here, aren't you?
Oh, very much so. Yeah. No reroll, agility 2 and 3. Yeah, I mean, it's more likely I lose from this scenario than I do score.
Oh, Zug's arrived. Hi, Zug.
Start there. Oh, 3 points. Hooray!
What happened on the kickoff there? I didn't notice.
An extra turn.
Well, gives you a little hope. But yeah, Johannian points out the Immediate danger is that there's no reroll. You've got to pick the ball up.
Yep.
It keeps it exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah, thankfully. Was the problem with this game that it wasn't exciting enough?
To be honest, getting out of this without losing is probably enough, given that you started off with only half your chuff retinue.
Agreed.
Oh, he's got the ball. He's got the ball.
Oh, no, I completely agree. If you offered me 1-1 now, I think the result is 40% 1-1, 30% I lose, 20% I win. So, is that 50? Maybe it's 40-40-20. Maybe that's unfair. I don't know. I think the most likely outcome result is actually is a draw, followed by a lose, followed by a win. It depends although it depends a little bit on what Yabi chooses to do. Does he play for the win, or does he lock up the draw? Because if he locks up the draw, I don't think I've got a choice. Twice hopped says it's a 10% apocalypse. That could be a thing, couldn't it? No one likes to an apocalypse.
Well, when you put it like that.
What about the other 10%? Yeah, I don't know. It all depends on where he puts these wolves, doesn't it? Or the bludge wolf.
Yeah.
Bludge wolf goes backwards. He's trying to lock up the draw. Bludge wolf goes forwards. He might get a win.
Yeah.
What would you do, Zunk? Would you go backwards or forwards?
What, to go for the win?
Yeah.
Back of the win. Yeah, go for the win. So Destronov's hoping to watch the apocalypse on YouTube. So he's fine with it as long as the internet still works. Fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Seems reasonable, doesn't it? Can we both be unhappy with that result there?
We're on 10 o'clock tomorrow, aren't we?
Yes. For the final show for a while.
Huh?
Final show for a while.
Is it?
Probably. Okay, well in that case we are going that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got guard. Is that the one with guard? Yes.
Sobering thought.
You're getting the ball thrown to you.
Well, I don't think we're doing a solo stream, but we might do some shows without actually Andy there. It depends just how available you are, or not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about there? Dirty cheating wolf goes down, that's good. Who am I throwing the ball to? Just double check this again. There. So 3s into 3s.
Thank you, gentlemen. What are you doing now? You're off camera, looking furtive.
Oh, am I? I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, well, have a look at the stream. You were sort of just see one of your stormtrooper ears.
Oh yeah. Let's go tag that out. Right. 1, 2, 3. Fucking hell. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dodge through there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could get there. Oh wow, that would be a play, wouldn't it? Right. 3, 3. Come on. This would be absolutely epic if this works. That was possible. We were only another 3 and a 2 away from actually screening that off. Oh well. Oh well. I'm pleased we screened the Lodge Chorf off. Not the worst possible bounce. No, that's true. Decent bounce.
I think with the missing Chorfs and then the fact that you lost a third so early on, draw's all right for this, isn't it? It's not heartbreaking.
No, it's not. And the opponent's played really well as well. So he's done a very good job with what he's got. So yeah, I'm not. It's not unreasonable. It's not like, oh, I've been diced or anything like that. He's done well, and credit to him for that.
Are you able to pop down not next week but the week after at any stage, just so we can get us all set up to do streamage from this end?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Will that be good?
And we're still on here.
Yeah? Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's not. It's a bunch of dice, but it is there.
Slade's asking, when it comes to Chorfs, should you always try and run the ball with the bull centaur?
Wow. The reason we're laughing is because there's pages and pages and pages and pages of stuff written about that.
How about the short version is no, use a hobgoblin bull carrier, but then you will often hand off to a bull. That's
is our interpretation of it. there will also be people who vehemently disagree with us, who think that you should always run the ball with the bull centaur. How about we describe to you the pros and cons of both, and you can pick for yourself.
That sounds reasonable.
Do you want to do the pros of running it with a hobgoblin, Zunk, and I'll do the pros of running it with a bull centaur.
With a hobgoblin, it leaves your bulls free to be bulls, blitzing and fighting and shit. That's it, basically.
Yeah. You're in range. So that's got to happen. I'll do my turn, my explanation bit in a second.
All right.
I need to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So in that case, you need to go there. You need to do that. That is fine. That is also fine. Now, if you can get to that square there, that is fine. Okay, we've cleared everything.
Good luck.
Huh.
Come on. Stop faffing. Just do it.
Woo. Made it. Wow. Oh, the win.
Well.
Well, I didn't see that.
That worked out, eh?
Wow. Look a noob. Yeah. Wowzers.
Well, that all worked out. Just smashing.
Oh, and Steve picked the MVP up. That's good. Somehow we collected 4 injuries. It didn't feel like 4. Maybe they're all regen.
A bunch did regen. That definitely happened.
Oh, I've got another bloody Dwarf missing again. 2. Now, does that put us top of champ, lad? Let's have a quick look. No.
Oh.
One more then.